Okay, welcome guys. This looks like it's going to be the last match of Group B, Gangster Squad against SKT. They've both won every match they've played, so they're both tied 4 wins to 4 wins. However, everyone else, the only other people in the group, 3 wins, 2 wins, and 1 win, as well as the lower ones. So, this game doesn't necessarily need to be played. Both teams are going through, but, you know, we're just making sure it's all good. Got to play those last games anyway. So let's see the bans. This is actually a bit interesting out of SKT. They're actually banning out the Death Prophet instead of the Lifestealer this time. They do have first pick, so maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe they pick up a counter to Lifestealer right away. Maybe they just get the Lifestealer. I don't really know. But it's the Quap and Slaughter are banned by Gangster Squad. Okay, there we are. Lifestealer picked up. I feel like this is actually an opportunity lost for Gangster Squad. If banning out the Slaughter, I mean, they should have saved him for the 4th. Just to see if Lifestealer will come out. Because basically, going on all the games I've seen lately, Lifestealer is a much higher tier pick than the Slaughter is. They do get the Dazzle though, so there's some minus armor on the field. So it's not all that bad, but I'm still a tad concerned. I mean, the Lifestealer has had quite a dominating performance. There was that one game that we won't talk about. Well, we do talk about it, but we mostly talk about Timbersaw and Sven. Lifestealer did well, but they, you know, got a bit behind at the end of the day. And there's the Sven pickup. So, this could be interesting. Now, I believe Lifestealer, not entirely sure how Feast actually works. I believe it takes away just straight up the percentage, just like steals it out, similar to pure damage, bypasses everything. But I'm not sure if it actually deals damage or not. I should actually be checking this up. But it looks like SKT also pick up the Phoenix, so they're doing quite well there. And there's the wiki. Second phase of bans coming out. And I'm gonna go pop in, check out the Lifestealer. So they ban out the Faceless Void. They don't want any of that shenanigans. Sunray plus Faceless Void, any kind of AoE, etc. Not great. Waiting for the Radiant ban out now. Let's quickly take a look over here at Feast. Damage is physical.
Reserve time.
Okay. Healers. Okay. So Feast is actually physical damage that is dealt based on a percentage of the enemy's HP. So armor can affect it. However, the heal is consistent. So if the enemy's HP never drops, he just gets tons of healing. So there we go. Just had to check that I was still writing that because it doesn't actually show physical on the thing, on the tooltip. So Gangster Squad take out the Void and the Omni Knight, so they don't want that kind of defense. Because I mean, Chrono can be used defensively or quite offensively. You can ulti into offense as well. There was the Invoker banned out, as well as the Timbersaw. The Gangster Squad having the first pick in the second phase. You want to take out heroes that you don't want to risk them getting. Maybe you want them, but you know, you have to play the game. Play the pick and ban game. Waiting on this third pick. Gangster Squad doing extremely well. I mean, they've got 4 wins. I mean, one of those wins was a freebie. Team Seekers being disqualified. But, I mean, the rest seem legit. See, Huskar picked up. This is interesting. Probably a off lane, maybe a mid Huskar. Ooh, AA picked up. AA a pretty good counter to Huskar, because the whole deal with Huskar is you kind of keep your HP low but regen to kind of get that magic resist. And the whole being able to regen to full is, you know, usually the whole deal here, but he can't regen to full if there's an ancient apparition on the field. Not to mention it could get pickles, like Sven usually gets quite tanky after a while. And just a great hero overall. See, fourth pickup. I should have actually refilled my water in that break. What a fool I am. Okay. Wait. Taking their time. Okay, the Witch Doctor. I should have actually gone through the possibilities. But the Witch Doctor very popular. Chrono isn't there to combo with, but I mean Witch Doctor a great hero overall anyway. Lifestealer can get away from his magical damage of the Maledict and the stuns. However, Death Ward cares not for your BKBs. And here comes up the Tide Hunter, so that's going to be the offlaner. Mid lane saved for last in both, potentially. They take out the Ember Spirit for the mid, and usually you want to go through a list of things that Ember counters, just to you know, consider what your last ban is actually going to be. I mean, you might suspect the Meepo. Why else would they ban an Ember? Maybe something else an Ember's strong against.
Reserve time.
Or they could run the Huskar in the mid. Of course, Meepo, another mid type. That actually could be it. No, Ember Spirit. Pardon me. Flame Guard tanks a lot of magical damage, but at the same time, Zeus deals a lot of magical damage. So, you know, if you... Windrunner actually picked up. So, I mean, that may have been the angle. They may have wanted to get a Zeus out there. Zeus very good. I mean, AA is pretty squishy. Phoenix can be squishy, but the egg... You can also interrupt his spells with the Thunderbolt. I'm not sure. Not sure how viable that would actually be against the Phoenix. It feels like it would just provide high damage against, I know, the Tide and, I guess, Windrunner. Lifesteal out of his rage. I'm not sure Zeus would have been that great of a pick. I mean, Quap wouldn't be bad. She was banned out in the first one, though. They go for the Abaddon. So, I guess that's Abaddon offlane, or... I'm like... I don't know. I guess Abaddon calls can work. It just seems really weird because he's always run as a support. He's got this really nice hat. The hell? He looks so weird. I do like the hat though. The helmet looks pretty sick. Even if Abaddon himself looks awful weird. So let's go a quick check. Effigy check. There's the Wraith King. There's the Leshrac. What's that? We check the other side. It looks like there's an effigy hidden back here. Oh, it's empty. Oh, here we are. Okay. Free hug for everyone. Oh, that's cute. Look at him. Ah, he looks so happy. Oh, here's one. Dragon Knight. There we go. Just need one more now. Come on, Sven. I can't think of anything to say. Rejoin quickly, please. Just run through the items. Nobody picked up anything. Game sets. Hero level. They're all level 1. It's a pretty even game. No telling who's gonna win. Oh, net worth's all the same. Gold per minute. No advantages. Oh, Sven's back. Yes. Alright, there we go. Ooh.
Here we go.
Now we can get on with this game. Oh. I love a career. Wait, it's got a bag on. Did the last one have a bag? It's got a mushroom. It's a Ninja Turtle. It's got a... You can unlock its shell. Where's the courier? Me. Ah, no courier. Okay. Salt stuck in his hard drive. That's cute. Let's see if we can put the exclamation. You can't rotate the camera, can you? I want to put the exclamation mark over the AA, so it looks like the AA has been alerted. Roshan? Actually, we've looked at Roshan enough. I wish the neutral creeps were actually spawned at 0. Oh, sorry, not 0, like the pre-game. I mean, I wonder what that would actually do for the meta. Like, it might actually bring total chaos to the game. Nobody really know what they do anymore. But... I mean, I mostly just want it so that I can look at the creeps. There's nothing to do. Look at the towers. Holy shit, it looks like a dude. Never really noticed that. It's just missing arms. It's just like Juggernaut says. Doesn't even have arms to defend himself. It's got faces on it? I didn't know the tower even had stuff on that side. Oh god. We're learning so much about Dota today. Towers look like people and they have faces. Oh. Looks like it's going to be a fair trade again. One goes for the bottom room, one goes for the top room. Cuts down that tree. That's kind of weird. Then again, it's not a bad idea actually. Come to think of it. So the moon's coming up. Looks like it's you know, just going to be the usual. Oh. Well, I guess this game can be a joke game. It's not like anything actually matters. They both go through this. Oh, the sick blocks. I think he might have too good of a block. Yeah, they're actually going to be fighting under... Oh, Cage is out of range of the tower. Shit, tower range. Yep. Oh, no! Ah! He made a boo-boo. Wait, unless he wants to push it. under the dire tower to put pressure on him. So yeah, AA, right clicking down the Abaddon. Oh, he's got chilling touch, he puts it up, starts right clicking him. 2 hits, takes down a shield. But that's all his charge is gone. Right click damage actually is quite substantial. Going for Soaring Abaddon is. So he's planning on. Oh. I think he was planning to pull there. Oh, ping, ping, ping. What the Phoenix? He hasn't got dive. He has his laser though. Sunray, plenty of damage coming out. The right clicking, slowing him down with the open wounds. No chilling touch, not yet. Still a bit late. The stress still a bit on cooldown, but they get the first blood anyway. That's the first blood on the AA. Plenty of gold for him. Looks like someone's upset that this didn't stack. Sven just chilling. Tide also chilling. Talk to her. Wave. Oh, that's unfortunate. He nukes the Tide. For Satar. We know his alignment now. I guess he is in the dire jungle, huh? It's not that surprising if you think about it. Abaddon made it back to lane, got some mana regen. Use his shield a bit more freely. And oh, I didn't see that one. Whoops, my bad. But looks like the Windrunner gets one onto the Huskar in the mid lane. Not going too well for the Huskar. He has got a magic wand at least. Though I don't know how much that's actually going to do for him. I think a stick is plenty. It's not like either of them actually spam out a lot. That's bottle for the Windrunner. She doesn't know that there's actually a haste rune, so she's going to bottle crow. But I'm getting a bit low. Pull. Gets one. Well, one deny is one deny, as they say. Windrunner going to get a boost with the bottle when it comes back. This guy kind of holding up. I mean, these early kills, they can do a lot for early advantage, but I mean, if you die, then you instantly give that advantage back, since you give a lot more XP being a high level. AA comes in. Huskar backs off, not wanting to take all the extra magic damage. 50 magic damage per hit. It's ridiculous. Like a smash double kill. Alright, well, careful, man. It's actually run out of mana. It does have his Soaring complete. Might actually be worth, you know, tossing out if you. Oh, okay. This is the point where you just run back to base, grab your Soaring, TP out. Oh god, never mind. He just gets lasered down. I didn't think he was actually going to die from that. It's level 2, but. Oh god. I thought he was just going to be harassed a bit. No, he actually just got destroyed. Doctor comes, finds a rune missing. Gets it. Oh, no, they decide against it. Ping's coming out from the dire side. He's coming in, he's coming full flank. Oh, he's going. He's not going. Yeah, that's not going. Abaddon back in lane with the Soaring. Bit more regen for him now. Get some extra mana if he wants. But unfortunately, Lifestealer's doing awful well. Level 4 on the Lifestealer to the 3 of the Abaddon, and that's sharing XP half the time. Bird dives out. Gets a good amount of harassment off. Does have his Tranquils, pops itself as well. Courier comes out, tries to feed itself. Doesn't work out there. Oscar's plan quickly foiled. Colbert Smasher smashing. Skeletons. Trying to get some damage out here. Don't know how well that works against the Lifestealer though. And I missed the Huskar kill. My bad. Throwing his 3 onto it. Looks like, let's have a look here. Icarus Dive not used, but the Sunray doing plenty of damage. Pure damage, bypasses Huskar's defenses completely. There's 2 points up in the Berserker's blood, but it doesn't do all that much when pure damage is coming in. Lifesteal awful low, pops herself. Hiding. Oh, the tower didn't see him. The range creep wants itself. No chance. Walker and Courier still here for the dire side. The Abaddon awful low, running back behind his tower. Huskar back to the mid lane. And the last hits, actually Sven's keeping up in the last hits quite well. Sadly, we pop over to the Sven. He doesn't seem to have anyone stacking for him. So, I mean, we go look at the hard camp, we look at the medium camp, we look at the other medium camp. Ancients, hard camp, nothing. Invis Rune on the Windrunner. See if she pops it anytime soon. DC, Tide Hunter, he's down. And now we wait. Oh, Mana Boots not far for him. Just another 240 gold, and he's got his Mana Boots. Can go around ganking, anchor smashing all he pleases. Iron Talon. God, it made a comeback. I don't like that item. It's too good. It's an item that belongs in LoL. I'm just going to change position a million times while we wait. Let's go. 2-1 charges up. I believe this is the last balls they get. Or second. I wasn't really counting. Ali may have abandoned me again. And I might have to admin this game. I'm not very good at that though. No mana for open wounds. I don't really get the chase down on the Abaddon. He does have a purge though, so even if open wounds does come out, you can just purge it off and keep running on his merry way. Oh, bit of mango. He's got the mana. Man, that Kraken shell being really good. It's time we got rid of the stout shield though. So if they want a gank. Was that actually a Sven ping out? He's not too far off that Dominator. So he will have the HP and a whole bunch more armor to actually fight up that ancient stack. But actually looking here, he only went for 1 point in the cleave. And I wasn't looking over here. I don't think he'd actually die though. My bad. I guess he stepped forward a bit, and Titan is actually in their jungle flanking around as they smoke into Tide's jungle. Smoke's gonna break. Smoke broke. Broken smoke. Stun comes out, doesn't bounce. Shackle comes out, shackles to the tree, gets the kill onto the Witch Doctor, and power shot through. 1 kill for the AA, 1 kill for the Windrunner. And another bounty rune. Fills up his ball. And I don't think they'll discover this sentry ward for a while. Even though they were fighting in the river when the respawn happened. Abaddon back on the 1 lane. He hasn't even got his boots yet, maybe that's why. He hasn't got boots, he's just got a ring of protection. Probably wants to go into those tranquils. Huskar getting up there a bit. I think it's probably going to be a Helmet Dominator first game for him, so he can regen a bit, get a bit more armor, a bit more damage out. I mean, it's 20 damage. Oh, and they're going on the Abaddon. Still not level 6, so he doesn't have that ultimate, just gets chopped down. No chance with 4 heroes in there. Oh no, sorry, just 2. 3. Oh god, I can't count. I've been exposed. My one weakness, math. Look at that Morbid Mask on its way out. Then we find out he actually goes Mask of Madness and we don't know what happens. Tyrante is a bit deep in there. Ultimate pop by the swing, clubbing him down. A lot of damage up from that sun. And Witch Doctor takes it out with a 224 tick. On the Malediction level 2. That's actually an extremely good tick. Oh. Sven, careful man. To be honest, the shackle there would have killed him. Just from basic right clicks. Oh no, it's one shackle. Oh, there. Oof. Sven getting healed up by herself though.
Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Oscar calling out the courier again, bringing a TP scroll. Here we go. Mobility is his.
Dire's bottom tower
And
is under attack.
Creep tried to die. Pops out, starts coming down the Abaddon. Oh, no. Huskar jumps onto the bird. Bird goes invisible. Bird has a laser. Bird can fly to slow. Proceed to laser. Here we go, he flies. He slows. He doesn't laser. There's a stack farming here. Looks like a triple. No, a quad maybe that was. Yeah, quad stack. Taken down. So, ironically, the Sven team isn't stacking. But the team against the Sven is. Oh no, it looks like he's going for a Blink Dagger. Shackle up. That was a pretty good shackle. Catapult to the Huskar. Looks like he's going to get out of range. No. Running underneath the tower. Pops a wind run. The flaming spears don't stack up when dodged though. Stun comes out. Hides in the trees. Totally fine. Pops off the fairy fire. Gets slowed up by the dazzle. Witch Doctor just walks away with half HP. Oh, if he walked into that, it may have been go to kill. Maybe the sun ray comes out. Oh, Witch Doctor. Living life on the edge. Lifesteal is still beating down the Abaddon. Oh. Ultimate pops off. We can Soul Ring into Dispel. However, it might not be the best move. Oh, mana, there we are. Eats a mango. Mango's on the lifesteal too. May want to eat one. Go hop into a creep, eat it. Get his HP back. Oh, it's only 50, he doesn't. Oh no, yeah, he gets impatient. Almost gets taken out by that creep actually. Put him back to farming safely. Ultimate on CD. Attack slowed. Laser pops out. Slowed down by the open wounds. Laser stopped and clubbed down by that lifestealer. The bonus damage and strength from the armlet. Insane. Huskar on. I was going to say really low HP, but it turns out he just gets taken out by the Tidehunter. Tidehunter burns out first. I guess the creeps take in. Shackle comes out from the Windrunner. No mana for stun. His blink is on CD. Windrunner runs up closer, takes a few shots, but that shield is working overtime. The damage reduction from level 1 focus fire is rubbish. One shield and there's no problem. Hold on, back to this lane. Still no boots. 200 gold off, but he has the Witch Doctor, yeah? Maybe he can farm a bit more than not at all. So what's he calling out? He's getting a smoke. A mango. Very healthy choice. Sven hides back here. Knocks down these dogs. It's getting a wee bit low though. No lifesteal on him. The block's doing just fine against the small wolf. Starts taking damage against the big one. Smoke. Still will fall lower. He hasn't even got stun mana. Okay, he's just going to break the smoke. Find the Windrunner. Oh. Poison touch on the way. Whoops. Okay, it only did that the first time. So the physics effects aren't actually rendered if they're off screen. That's pretty interesting. But anyway, just stuff that actually matters. Since Observer Ward coming out for the Dazzle, and I wonder if this Null Talisman's going to be completed. It's probably worth it. Gives you extra right click damage and such. I mean, every little bit helps. It's not too expensive. And it combines the Mantle and the Circlet together. Might even be able to go for a Veil at some point, but they don't have that much magic damage. Their AoE magic damage consists of Maledict, the Cask, and Huskar. I mean, well, Huskar's Lifebreaker, I guess, is pretty good. If you get Scepter, you get an E-Blade as well. You get a few of those lenses. Then you just go in there, toss on the Rail of Discord, E-Blade into ultimate, take off. Oh, did I mention the ulti scepter in that combo? It burns off 65% at that point. Midas here on the AA.
Yeah, it's about time.
More vision up and just a straight TP out from the Windrunner. It is a level 3 poison touch, so it will have that stun at some point. When does the stun actually show up on this? So 2 seconds. Slows by 33. Okay, so the 3rd second it puts it onto a stun. So if applied before TP, no escape, and actually miss this. The A gets taken down. 2 dire heroes die, but the bird is also taken down. Tick out from the Huskar's burning spears. And it's a 3-4-2 trade. Just the Witch Doctor surviving with the Tide Under down here. Windrunner made it back up to the top lane. But that's a good turnaround for once. Stun up onto the Tide. Should be maledicting it. There we are, maledict cast. Right clicks. Unfortunately he blocks almost all physical damage. 48. Has a makeup of his own. It's coming down these creeps. Defense item, bringing out a Morbid Mask. He seems to be splitting his points between Cleave and Warcry. One Windrunner got the tower up top there. Wonder if they're ever going to go into getting stacks for the Sven. They're actually going on this. I don't believe his ultimate works under the effect of Ice Blast, but you'll see. Hopefully at some point we'll see what happens with that low interaction. Kind of curious. Sven with Blink. Is he going to get anything done? Shackle. Abaddon's ultimate has been used. Out comes the Ravage. Hits the Sven before he gets the stun off. Bird gets taken out instantly. No chance. And the Witch Doctor is the trade. Ice Blast is coming. Oh, comes up. Snags one. Got a lot of damage onto the Sven, but not nearly enough damage over time to actually take him out. Huskar's walking forward. Has got his Dominator up now. The Sven walks it off. We'll be able to just heal up on some jungle creeps and BAM! Empty camp. There we go. Bomb tower down for Dire. Looks like there we go. Echo Saber done for the Life Stealer, so he's going to deal amazing damage now. There's also a slow that comes out from that. Interesting fact that minimum movement speed by from any slow is 100. So 100% slow just reduces their movement speed to 100. Interesting thing why, you know, just if anyone's wondering why minus 100% movement speed doesn't result in a snare. That's the reason. That's coming up high. Oh, drum. No, Aaron, what am I talking about? Sven doing okay with his farming up here. He's buying mangoes. Oh yes. Best item in the game. Look at that, most of the health of the creep already taken off. But he gave it to the enemy. Now they can farm it. Oh no, they're coming back in. Hides in the Phoenix. Phoenix has his egg. Goes 40, dives in. He doesn't. Oh, sorry. Oh god, I'm sorry. Huskar just dies. Laser comes out from the Phoenix. He's just hiding up here on the high ground. Pops his egg. Spots out these collusionists behind him. Looks like they run out of range. Oh, shackle up on the Witch Doctor. No stun coming out. It gets taken down with no trouble at all. Laser burns down the Dazzle. And the ultimate coming out from the Abaddon. He's still getting clubbed up. The slow 100% helps a wee bit. It's getting slowed up. Oh, stun doesn't even come off. But the AA does get the kill from his two cold feet. That's it. I'm sorry, guys. The camera control is really weird. If you like hold the middle mouse down and then move the cursor enough that it goes over the interface, it stops moving the camera. Like it's over the spells right now. But I'm still holding the mouse down. If I lift it up, then it starts moving the camera. I don't know what kind of a feature that is. Well, goes for the shackle and the creep, doesn't latch to anything, not even another creep. Scar holding his ultimate, doesn't want to dive in. Tidehunter does have Ravage Ravage available. Scar shield. Oh, they want in! Stun coming out from the Sven. Heal on the Tidehunter. Hasn't popped off his mech boots just yet. Sven awfully low, going to die from any damage. Taken down by the the Windrunner, sorry. Tidehunter's ultimate. Mech boots doing quite a bit. Stun up on the Huskar. Power shot. No, not going to come out. Just right clicking the Huskar down. The Lifestealer comes. Double kills. No, triple. Ultra kill, sorry. Lifestealer actually taking out 4 on that fight. With only one being taken down by the Windrunner, I believe. Huskar comes back in. The Sunray healing up quite a bit though. The damage coming out from the Lifestealer is just far too much for the Huskar to resist. Just gets beaten down. No hope. Well, this is actually full pause. I think. I didn't actually know. The unpause coming out. Clubbing him down. Take that, creeps. And on the Windrunner. Ultimate by the Windrunner. She has a scepter, can afford blink. Be interested to see if she goes into some damage items or another or blink dagger for her own. Dazzle ultimate, insane range on that. Minus armor on 4, sorry. Lifestealer wants these racks. Laser. The bird, he's lasering him down. AA ulti comes through on 3, all debuffed. There's no ultimate on the Lifestealer or rage. The bird makes it out that okay, he can dives away. The Tidehunter's probably the biggest at risk. Stun on the Sven just comes up. Attack speed has been slowed though. Pops his ultimate, but slow attacks. Can't it? Oh, he's slowed. Ah! Run, bird, run! Ah, right in his tail. The dazzle damage from poison touch just takes him out. So they almost get out of that, okay, but they give up 2 kills. Don't even get the melee racks in exchange. Looks like Blinking Dagger out from the Windrunner. Chooses mobility. Could go for the shackle there. Oh, the illusion. Slowed up. I think they thought it was real for a second. Shackle. The Witch Doctor caught out by that shackle. Level 3, max range. She backs off. The Huskar. Looks like he wants to go on towards an armlet now. That's all in a very dangerous position. Ooh, almost dead. If you got caught out by that, it definitely would have meant certain death. Level 2 ultimate from the AA, dealing a lot more damage than a level 1 ultimate would. Shackle comes out just to slow. Mini stun, all he needs. The Sunray is going to burn him down if the Lifestealer doesn't. No, Windrunner, power shots him through. Pretty good timing. But yeah, what's he delivering? This is another Helm of the Dominator. Oh. I would have thought Abaddon would go for Vlads or something. Windrunner chilling down here. Ooh, MKB or crit? Or rapier. T2 goes down. Lifestealer's got a Deso. Really should have been keeping up on this. Deso improving his damage output massively. Just remember, his feast is physical damage. So he comes after this guy. Oh, look at all that. Clubbing him down, no problem. Does go invisible under the Glimmer Cape. No one did yet. Huskar taken out. The bird, he flees. Phoenix, you can make it. He goes into the egg. The comboing with a Ravage from the Tidehunter. Sven, Dazzle down. It's running through. Jumping. Death Ward doesn't do all that much. the Phoenix just lasers. Looks like his Feast is on cooldown. Life Stealer. He elects to back off. And GG is called. 31 to 10 is the score. 22 minutes in. Reasonable game. And I need to go get some more water. Went quite well. Well, look at that Windrunner with a beyond godlike streak. 0 deaths, 10 kills. Went extremely well for the SKT team. But Gangster squad probably not too phased about this. They weren't too serious coming in with the Witch Doctor taking the rune at the 0 minutes. They were pretty set. I mean, they made it in. Assured stage 2. Final stage, I guess. What's called in this. They've made it out of the group stage already, basically.